Rent. Could not find LEC balances. LEC balances. They could not find any of her files.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What do you want?
No, I just wanted.
Okay. How did they set it for a show?
Zach did. He's not here. He's been out.
Is she here?
No. Yeah. Yeah, I saw her license. All she has left. She did have that needed. Yeah. That is the answer I was looking for. I just couldn't.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Atisha Amos, 21-03463, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matt.
Morning, Your Honor.
Down on the court, Daniel is here on behalf of Ms. Amos.
This is the date that was set for final pre-trial on this matter for an assault and battery.
That's correct, Your Honor. I checked the hallway. Necessary witnesses are not present this morning. It looks like we have not had contact with this witness, and I have no idea when we would expect to. So I expect the best to make a motion today.
And as such, with motion for dismissal.
Correct, records, I think that's the city of Lansing, it's the state of Michigan. Dismissal as to that file will be entered. I'll just point out for you in just a moment. And then I have some other files for. Well. no, we don't. That's for the file that you said was missing. Okay, sounds good. Additional matters for the record?
Not for people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Do you have any questions for the court, Ms. Amos?
Oh, thank you, that's your teacher. It's been dismissed.
The case is dismissed without prejudice. Yes, you're all set.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Same to you. Yolanda, these are the files right here. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of city of Lansing versus David Bartlett, 24-02926. Here's for the record.
Brendan Waddell on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Sturdivant for Mr. Bartlett, who is here in the courtroom today.
Okay, Mr. Bartlett had a final pre-trial for trespassing the red tag property. How we proceeded on this?
Your Honor, the city is prepared to amend this charge to a breach of the peace civil infraction. I believe that Mr. Bartlett is prepared to accept responsibility today.
That is correct.
He's also prepared to pay today.
No, it's getting paid today. We had the meeting in the morning.
You'll note that your fine is $135. You can pay within 30 days, okay?
Thank
Any additional matters for the record?
None, Your Honor.
None, thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set. Record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Shamala Bradley, 24-03321, 24L290552 and 905523. Appearance.
Brendan Waddell on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Public defender on it now.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Bradley, who is standing to my right.
Bradley has a pre-trial for driving while license is suspended. There's an explanation hearing for no insurance and a basic speeding. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, the city is prepared to amend the driving while license suspended to an impeding traffic. My understanding is Ms. Bradley are the other two issues taken care of?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe she's already paid the 2 other tickets, so I don't think we can do anything with those at this stage. And I think that would have happened over the weekend, so.
Yes.
Hasn't been entered yet.
Yeah, I do have the receipt also. The I don't think I could. It's the 407. Yes.
Your Honor, is it okay if I approach and show you my phone?
Yes. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where did she get an amount to pay?
It was from the tickets. I did it on the online, the 54A to pay, and it had all my tickets listed. So that's what that's from.
Was the most in there that she was supposed to do? That's what you paid, 195.
It's
Yeah,
a little
I
over
paid
the-
them all.
Yeah, her total is 407 with $16 in fees. What she paid.
Yeah, I paid, it was a parking.
Okay.
That also paid. Yeah, it wasn't.
She's gotta pay some, that would only have been $330.
Your Honor, she also paid a parking ticket at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I paid another, sorry.
Got it. I'm just trying to understand what I did. Okay. And then the, 195 was, okay, and then the, 407 was, 407 with 16 dollars in fees. She was, she paid.
Your Honor, she also paid a parking ticket at the same time.
Okay. And then the, She didn't clear her license, is that what happened?
Yes, and I
She did
reinstated.
get her license, Your Honor.
The offer wasn't to dismiss it if she cleared her license?
Yes.
That's what happened from the 16th.
The city has declined to do so after the first hearing. If
Yeah,
you're still willing to, I'd love for that.
that was the whole reason why I adjourned it. I'm confused.
Yeah, I haven't paid value. I did get that paid.
I didn't have that in my. That previous. So, Your Honor, I will, the city will dismiss the DWLS as well.
Objections.
You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. City of Lansing versus Nicholas Jones, 24-02743. Nicholas Jones is via Zoom. Please start your video. No WI. He was supposed to get a substance abuse assessment. Does he have an attorney?
He does, Your Honor, myself, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Jones. And you're just so you're aware, Mr. Jones did do an assessment. An offer was just conveyed to me a couple of moments ago.
Okay, I'll reset this.
Oh, you were young.
Yeah.
February 25th, February 25th at 8:30. Mr. Jones, do you have any questions today, Mr. Jones?
Oh, no, I couldn't hear you. It glitched out.
Your matter's gonna be reset until February 25th at 8:30. Your attorney just received an offer for you and she'll be in contact with you.
Okay.
Discuss that. All right, do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
You're all set, Mr. Jones. City of Lansing versus Earl Junior Taylor, 24L 2910312 and 311. Appearances, please.
Brandon Waddell, on behalf of the city of.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Taylor, who is approaching counsel table now.
Then I have a failure to display a valid operator's license and a speeding 6 to 10 over. How are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, an offer was conveyed to Mr. Taylor that of pleading to the failure to display an operator's license as charged and to amend the civil infraction ticket for speeding down to impeding traffic. I was discussing this out in the hallway with Mr. Taylor, but I don't know his decision as of yet. You're just checking the offer today?
Yeah.
Okay.
To the failure to display and amend the 6 to 10 to what again?
Impeding traffic.
Mr. Taylor, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yeah.
Put your hand down. You have the right in this matter to proceed to trial. You have the right to jury trial, and you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You understand those rights that you have to give up in order to plead guilty to the failure to display ops.
Yeah.
You also have the right to see, hear, or question in court any other witnesses. If the city was going to call to testify against you, you can remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You can have witnesses subpoenaed to testify on your behalf to present any defenses you believe that you have to the charge, or you can waive your silence and testify on your own behalf at trial. Do you understand those rights that you would also be giving up? Anyone threatening you to give these rights up?
No.
Has there been any promises extended to you to get you to give up these rights?
No.
As to failure to display a valid operator's license, how do you plead?
Good.
Factual basis, please.
Thank you. Mr. Taylor, on or about November 13th of 2024, were you in the area of South Pennsylvania Ave and Kentwood?
Yes,
And is that in the city of Lansing, Union County, Michigan?
yes,
And at that time, were you driving a vehicle?
yes,
And were you doing so without possessing with you a valid driver's license?
yes.
And I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
None, Your Honor.
The board is satisfied with factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Do you have a valid driver's license?
No.
Okay.
He believes it's currently revoked, Your Honor.
It's currently
He's starting the process, but it's going to.
Yeah.
I only ask because it reduces is fine.
Uh,
I don't need to know anything else on the record. I just want to know so I can know how to fine you for it. Your fine is $200 on that one. As to the impeding, you're accepting responsibility,
yes,
fine is $135. It's a total of $335. When are you gonna pay that?
Our job kind of slow because I work for Clean Team, so
What's that?
Clean Team USA, and we're on a construction site where we do MSU
Okay,
and we move buildings, but like me being in the construction part, construction really don't work, you know. So we've been off work about like a month. I could pay something on it, but
how much?
today, probably
When are you gonna make the next payment? In 30 days?
yeah, or before.
Yeah, no, here you'll pay $50 today and $50 per month until paid in full, okay?
All right.
I will get you over to the criminal traffic window. Any additional matters for the record?
None, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Wendell Aldridge, present. Okay, Alejandro Martinez, present. Okay, City of Lansing versus Alejandro Martinez, 24-02697. Appearance, please.
Brandon Waddell, on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Your Honor, with that, Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Martinez.
Good morning. It's only 9:15, Miss. Okay,
Did I just say?
you said after this. yes.
Sorry.
Took a
Okay,
long morning.
Yeah.
okay. Alejandro Martinez has a OWI and an open alcohol. I think we adjourned this so that he could get an assessment. Was that completed?
Your Honor, not at this stage. He is going into a specialty court in the 55th District Court, which is, I think, delayed him a little bit in doing this. We are hopeful at this stage that they will do one for him during the intake process. We'd be seeking an additional adjournment so that we can hopefully do that with the 55th District Court probation team.
So he's going to special court in another matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
So when did we expect him to do?
Let's try English again. I'd ask for at least 30 days, just to be sure that they're able to do that with him and then get that report submitted to his attorneys. He has already done through the eligibility screening. He is being accepted in. It's just a matter of getting through his plea and then his final work through with the probation department, there, including an assessment.
February 25th at 8:30.
February 25th at 8:30 is your next court date, okay, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a quick question.
What's your question?
Um, I'm aware. I think there's another Alejandro Martinez that has a court date around this time or something. I don't have another matter going on right now.
What's your date of birth?
February 7th, 2003.
There was another Alejandro Martinez here this morning, with a different birth date. So the younger Mr. Martinez is correct. There is another gentleman, same exact name, with a different method of work, Judge Flores.
But that case that was called out, that is my case, the OWI with the open alcohol, I believe, or whatever
Correct.
the
You don't have a
federal
case in 55th?
No, ma'am.
When we have a few minutes, I'm looking at the right file.
What right file?
The
You mean your file?
The birthday 2003 file, yes. So I don't know if another attorney is putting notes in.
That's probably what's going on. Someone from your office is probably putting the notes in the wrong file.
Right.
He said he doesn't have another file for me.
Not at all, no.
Might have
The
been,
guy from earlier thought he had another file.
it's the guy from earlier.
Yeah.
Did you get a substance abuse assessment, Mr. Martinez?
No, I wasn't able to get one due to booking. I just wasn't able to get one in time.
When is yours scheduled for?
I got one scheduled in February.
What date?
I believe it was the 13th. I'd have to check.
Can you check, please?
Yes, ma'am. February 16th.
Let me get another date.
Thank you.
I'm gonna change your date because they're not gonna have a report for me by the 25th, okay?
Okay.
March 25th.
March 25th at 8:30.
March 25th at 8:30. Okay. All right, put the calendar.
Niggas still on.
Any questions for the court?
Um,
Martinez?
no questions at the moment, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you. Have a good morning.
Same to you. Wendell Aldridge, present. Sidonius Allen, present. Joseph Gordon. The City of Lansing versus Joseph Paul Gordon. I have TG 2300969 to G 2401136 and TU 220152220. Let's see, blocking sidewalk ticket, improper parking, expired meter. I think we gave you an extension to pay these back in August. You say you'll pay him in September, or we extended at least until September. But here we are in 2025. He hasn't paid. What are you thinking today?
Paid him last time, and then I got $335 more of them. That's when I got sentenced by you, we came in with the paper and he was like, you weren't interested in that. Sentencing report, I paid them, and then I got a lot more. The improper parking in front of my thing is me, but I've been getting ones on that old license
You
plate.
paid what? You didn't pay expired plate with this case number or a blocking sidewalk with this case number or improper parking. So what did you pay?
When I came here last time, I sent this and I came in with a paper. Me and the lawyer had the paper. They had the traffic payments on there. I paid like $244. Since then, I've got $335.
From what?
Well, one of them wasn't mine, but the rest are in front of my house. I sold a Lincoln when I was going through the course process and because I needed some money and I didn't take the plate off, but most of those are mine. So like 95% of them are mine. I've only got one ticket that wasn't mine, and that was at Myers downtown.
The same address.
1337. That's where I live.
Yeah, I'm talking about where the tickets were, the improper parking. This is for the Cadillac
Yeah, that's mine. That's the one I got.
from May 2024. Blocking the sidewalk is also for a Cadillac at your address.
Yep.
And then there's an expired meter. That's not for your address.
Okay.
For Kia on Seymour. From August 2023.
You see payment to me? I'm sorry.
We don't have any record of payment.
What is it? 335?
306.
Can I pay 100 tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Okay, where are you gonna pay the balance?
Let's give me like I got 100 tomorrow, so then it would be like 200 and some change. Every 2 weeks, can I pay 100? And it'd be done in maybe even more. I don't know.
I'll note that on here. You're all set. Pay 100 tomorrow and 100 every 2 weeks until paid in full.
Yes, ma'am.
You're all set.
Yeah.
Is Nikita Mann present?
The weather's not gonna help.
Alicia Morales Limones present? Victoria Narragansett,
Gas.
Nagangas, that's you, ma'am? I have City of Lansing versus Victoria Nagangas, 22L2 763, 631, and 632. These already in warrant status? Okay, these are, looks, but why is it in warrant status and then a show cause? Let's see.
It's actually scheduled for a show cause transact the same day that a warrant is issued.
Okay. So you have warrants for these, ma'am, because you failed to pay.
How do we do that?
We gotta make a payment. You owe 192 on one of them, and the other one you owe 186. Are you employed?
I am not.
You pay your bills.
I am currently receiving help from my brother. I am having some health problems. And I'm in the hospital at least once a month. Things are very hard right now.
Has an expired plate from 2022, it looks like. Yeah, the other one's a speeding from 2022. How much are you able to pay and when you gotta make that payment?
Within 30 days, can I do 50 and then 50 a month after that?
You'll make a payment of $50 within 30 days of today's date, and then $50 per month until paid in full. Please don't forget to take care of that, because if you don't, that's in a warrant issues for traffic matters. Understand that? You're all set. Let's see, is Bonnie Figueroa present?
Yes,
You're Bonnie Figueroa?
yes, I'm here.
Do you need an interpreter?
I think, yes,
Is our interpreter here? Ms. Wicks, which matter are you here for?
I'm here assisting Miss Sutter with whatever she needs help on this morning. So anyone and nobody.
Here, yeah, it's fine. Have a few, Ms. Sutter.
This is Mr. Andrews. He's in front of Judge Ward, it seems. He's the courtroom's close, so I'm letting his attorney know that he's not here for yourself.
You're mad like you did.
Yeah, what's frustrating.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help you.
No, I know.
Okay, Mr. Shear's here early. Let's see what we can do with him.
He's right to the ground.
On the record in the matters of the city of Lansing versus Anthony Shearer, 21-00201, 204, and 631. Appearance, please.
Brandon Wendell, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Shearer, who is joining us via Zoom today.
Okay, Mr. Shearer. Isn't he supposed to be going to specialty court or something?
That's correct, Your Honor. He did successfully was entered into, he's currently waiting on a bed right now. We're expecting that to happen in the next few days, but yes, he has successfully entered into the specialty court program.
Just trying
Or
to
not,
figure
not,
out
it was before you.
procedurally how we do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What is the plan on these files?
Your Honor, because of Mr. Shearer being entered into specialty court, we are prepared to dismiss all three of the charges.
No objection. Then.
Pretty much straight.
This one, no, it's this one. Okay, so this 21-00631 will be dismissed without prejudice due to you're going to the
It's
specialty court.
The 54B specialty, the 54B drug specialty court.
Oh, yeah. You said 54B?
It's the 54B drug court, yes. I think there was a couple we've mentioned.
Yeah, I had 50/50 on my previous note from August. Let me put.
I think we looked at both and determined for him, the drug court is more appropriate.
That means for you, Mr. Shearer, that although this OWI is being dismissed today, it's without prejudice. So if you abscond from your treatment or you don't complete the other course of specialty court, that they can reissue this charge against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, thank you. You have a great day.
Same to you. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further.
You're all set, so good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, I'm good.
You're all good, Mr.
You're
Shearer.
good.
All right, thank you.
That's what we paid on. The window now.
Nobody out there.
No, just Jacob Raleigh. You know, it is a higher balance.
This is what he paid in September. On what ticket?
The other tickets, he said these are all new tickets.
I didn't ask him about other tickets.
If they
What
want-
what was on the
they
docket
need to
today?
live here,
Is this from the docket today?
No.
And I don't care.
No,
Don't try to confuse me with some other stuff.
no, he said he wanted to let you know that the amount you gave him was lower.
The voicemails from the girls, I had about the same odds.
Where's the files I gave today? Cause that, I only had 3 files today. What's on your list there? It looks like more than 3 files.
It's always those ones.
You can make it if you want to.
It's always those ones.
Hey, I didn't want to come either.
I had to dig myself up. No.
Yeah, that's why the amount's different. I only had 3 files on the docket today.
Like every medical.
So you cross-reference the one that was on the docket today and the one that's not, circle that and let him know that's the one that's not on the docket for today.
Okay. Oh, it's. I little heating. And we're in my house when it gets too bad.
No interpreter today?
Not that I've seen. I would highly recommend. I do, oh no, I don't really have my, I have a heated blanket, the like 40-year-old one that my mom gave me. That's where to go.
Isabella Perturabo?
Yes.
Start your video, please. Who's representing her? Is that you?
It is, Your Honor. However, I think Ms. Wicks has spoken with her this morning. I'm looking for an email from Ms. Porterabo.
Okay.
Right.
Did we see DeMarcus Mushat here?
I have not seen him this morning, Your Honor, and I just got his voicemail last week.
He was in custody back in October. Is he out now?
I believe he is, Your Honor. I checked Vineland last week and I did not see him listed anywhere, although not every place reports.
Have to deal with them.
Where's our friend Melissa Orbit?
This would see her 75 times.
And that's all I have on Zoom. It's Ms. Perturabo and then Ms. Solis, and I don't have an interpreter. Ms. Solis right now. Walker. Where's this one? Oh, that's actually it.
Here's the email, mentioned insurance, but there's no insurance. It's on the docket. It's just a registration. I talked about the.
Yeah, I think it's on the ticket, but it's not on the document. Yeah, that's what it is. So we'll just amend registration. Or she's sending, you said she said.
Yeah, she told me when she had it, she was gonna send out over the weekend. I think the insurance company was in registration. Looks like she missed the document. So we're hopeful it'll have registrations after first.
Right. Daughters. Training was like, baby at home now. I had to get the girl. I want. Yeah, they had, it's a snow day, so everybody was, we're usually very early. So everybody was awesome. Really. Yeah, everyone in the house. Even
Did we request an interpreter for service?
Yes. Interpreter requested.
We find out where the interpreter is. I see an email.
I was half wondering all weekend if there was down City Hall today.
I was hoping.
Especially given the.
I knew it was gonna happen.
So, yeah, I mean, they
What's
don't.
your name? What's your name, ma'am?
Donna Lee Carpenter.
Okay, and then there was not a interpreter requested, so at least we don't have record for that. So
We did have, yeah, my notes indicate there was an interpreter here.
You said what?
It's like, this morning. Again. We're waiting on that.
Yeah. I think it's-
So what?
Station with them.
And then-
I know that we adjourned this to allow the PD to look into an external issue for Ms. Solis.
Yeah, Pedro.
What was were you able to look into the external issue for Ms. Solis? Whatever that was?
I was able to look into that, Your
Okay.
Honor. I consulted an immigration attorney on something.
Oh.
We did have a court interpreter with us present last time, so I haven't been able to talk to her again.
I have to reset her matter.
February 11th.
Ms. Solis, we don't have an interpreter, so we're going to reset your matter, okay?
Okay.
New date. It's February 11th at 9:30.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody on Procedural?
I am, Your Honor, yes.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Isabella Procedural, 24L2892561, appearance.
Brendan Wendell, on behalf of the city.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Ms. Pura Diablo, both of us are present via Zoom.
It was the date that was set for pre-trial. This is for driving unregistered. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, I received proof of the registration from Ms. Wicks. The city's prepared to dismiss this.
City's moving to dismiss. Your case is dismissed. You're all set.
I'm all set.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I understand, but this is a speeding 11 to the, why is it separate pre-trial? That's not correct. Before, man, it should have been an explanation here. That's a civil infraction. Was that one?
some numbers.
I would go to DD, but my DD's not.
Oh, okay. I have DD up.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jayla Bowers, 24L2863831. Council Chance.
Brandon one on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Bowers, who is joining us via Zoom.
Ms. Bowers,
Jayla Bowers?
excuse me?
Yes.
Okay, I can't see you. All I see is the top of a hood, which shouldn't be on if you're in court anyways.
It's actually a hair wrap.
I can't see you. You take the hood off.
It's actually a hair wrap because my hair is just crazy this morning.
That's not my problem. You logged into court that way. I need you to remove the thing off your head.
Okay.
We'll call your case when you're ready.
Right, I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, all right. This is an expired license. I think that this was reset back in December. She had a permit and see the offer
I
was
now
granted
have a
this-
driver's license.
Ms. Bauer, wait on us to ask you a question, okay?
Oh, okay.
How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, the city is prepared to amend the expired license to impeding traffic.
The city's amending this to a civil infraction. Ms. Bowers, I can't see you. Are you going to accept it? It's $135.
Yes.
Did you want to pay today?
I cannot pay today, and I'm also asking for the court to give me some time to still job search. I do have other ongoing cases as well, and I'm still working with the courts to search for a job at this time. I've still gotten no luck.
The last one I have, at least in this file, from October, was that you had just started a job.
Yes, I was about to start Panda Express, except it never worked out. I've never gotten fired, but they never gave me a start date and they won't return my phone calls. They did hire me, but they just won't respond to me. And I actually just got my W-2s from them too, but I've never actually gone to work there, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, what are you looking for jobs now? Because it doesn't sound like that's
She's
working out.
recently started working with Michigan Works to find long-term employment.
I am currently working. I'm still actively looking for a job every day, and I'm also working on getting my GED at this moment, so I can extend my job search.
Very good. Okay, when are you going to be able to make a payment on this?
I'm honestly not sure, but I'm very persistent in searching for a job. As soon as I get a job, I will be able to start making payments. So just finding a job right now is just my top priority to be able to pay off these fees.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's not how it works. It's not a indefinite until you find a job situation. You owe the fines, you're gonna have to give us a date certain, so that we can put that down in the system as to when you're going to make due on the money that you owe for violating the law. You understand that?
I do understand that. Maybe I could request late June, only due to I do have an open child support case that is, I need to pay it by April. It's about $500. I need to make this payment or they will arrest me. So I've been making payments on that because that case is more severe.
Let me see your face, ma'am, so I can understand that you understand what I'm saying here. Not putting a $135 fine out until 6 months from now. How are you paying your bills now, ma'am?
Assistance.
Assistance from who? Or where?
Mishka.
Excuse me?
Mishka.
Okay, so you're getting Mishka assistance for your rent?
Yes.
Okay, and what about your cell phone and other expenses?
I don't have everything's off. I lost everything. I don't have other things. I lost everything.
Okay, so you're working with Michigan Works to try to get a job now?
I'm not currently working with Michigan Works until my son was supposed to go to a school tour today, but it was a snow day today. So I guess my son will start school tomorrow, and then I can go up to Michigan Works every day after that when he's in school.
Okay, how have you applied or looked for a job in the last 7 days?
Indeed, and also calling specific jobs that I've seen hiring when I was out and about.
You seen jobs hiring while you were out and about and you waited to call them and didn't put an application in while you were there?
I'm never just there. I'm always traveling on bus. I don't have time to stop. I don't have transportation. I'm never just out. It's too cold. So I'm passing by.
So she's saying she's on a bus and she's seeing
She
it.
sees the signs, yeah.
But she just told me she don't have time and she's gotta have time because she doesn't have a job. You absolutely have time to find a job if you don't have a job.
I don't
You
have time to just
absolutely-
be
Whoa,
out
whoa, whoa,
traveling.
whoa, 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 whoa. You absolutely told me that you got hired at Panda and that they won't return your phone call. But if I got hired somewhere and I expected to schedule there and I couldn't get a return phone call, guess what I would do? I'd go in person to find out what's going on.
I have gone in person, ma'am. I also went in and sat in, and they allowed me to start on the computer. After that, she told me she'd get back to me about me coming in again, and she just has not. Um, the manager's kind of being a little weird to me personally. I had been very persistent calling them every day until I just figured I was almost at the point of harassment. So I then left Panda Express alone. I never had that scenario happen to me, so I wasn't sure how to handle that.
Which Panda Express was this?
The South Penn Panda Express, the new one. They hired me for cross training. I started cross training at the West Side one. It was too hard to commute to the West Side one. I then told them that. Maybe they were annoyed that I couldn't make it to the West Side cross training. I kept being late just due to it was way over there and I needed to work at the South Penn one. I wasn't aware that the South Penn location wasn't exactly open just yet due to me not being out and about, only transporting around when I need to. So when I seen that the South Penn Panda Express was opening, I was really excited, but they had me working at the West Side one, which I was unaware of and just couldn't continue to get there on time. And maybe they just got fed up.
Does she have a show cause hearing on the file?
February 25th, yeah.
I'm sending this for show cause February 25th. At what time?
9:15.
At 9:15. By then you should have employment because everyone's seemingly hiring. So
Well,
that
yes,
should be
I think maybe I'm having a problem because I'm just trying to work within my son's hours. I'm even trying to get into my son's school. As soon as I obtain my GED, I know for a fact I'll be able to get a good job. I'm persistently also studying every single day, so I'm trying to knock the test out as quick as possible.
That's wonderful. I'm glad that you're pursuing your GED and that you're trying to complete that so that you can get better employment, but you're gonna need employment even before that. And in order for you to provide for your son, I don't know how you do that without employment, to be honest with you. So you're gonna need to find a job, ma'am. And we're not gonna wait 6 months for you to make a payment either. You understand that?
Yes.
So we'll see you February 25th with an update on how much you're gonna make on your payment. The expectation is that you'll be making a payment on the 25th. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you February 25th.
Okay.
You said someone else was ready?
Ms. Carpenter and Mr. Milton.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Donna Carpenter, 24-02424 and 24L2853521. Appearance, please.
Brandon Rodell, on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yara Khalil from the Ingham County Office of the Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Donna Lee Carpenter, pursuant to MCR 8.120 under the supervision of Ms. Lauren Sutter.
Let's see. So today was the date that was permission to practice is granted, actually. Today was the date that was set for pre-trial for no option, and then there was a traffic signal violation. I think we reset these to allow confirmation that she was reinstated on her license. How are we proceeding on this?
Having received the documentation that we were requesting, city is prepared to amend the no ops to impeding traffic and dismiss the traffic signals. So
We do not object to that, Your Honor.
Ms. Carpenter, you want to accept the offer to pay the impeding traffic?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your fine is $135. When are you gonna pay?
I could by like February 20th, if that would be fine. About a month. I can probably have paid within the month for sure, but I get Social Security on the 3rd, so out of that check, so like by the 7th, I'm not looking at a calendar for weekends, so.
If you need until the 20th, I can give you that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll have it paid before then, but yeah.
February 20th, I'll note that you'll pay it by then. Do you have any questions about how you make payment?
No, not at all.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Carpenter.
Okay, thank you.
City of Lansing versus Zamoria Foreman 23-02149. Here's for the record.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Foreman, who is also present via Zoom.
Okay, this matter was reset. This is a violation of a restricted license. I think in December I was updated that she had lost her employment due to lack of transportation. She owes over $1,300, at least at the time, to 54B. How are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, there has been an offer extended for Ms. Foreman to plead guilty as charged with a Killebrew agreement to no upfront jail, and Ms. Foreman would like to avail herself of that offer.
Okay. She's not been making any progress. Is that the issue?
Correct, Your Honor. She is suspended through February of this year. At minimum.
What?
From there would then still be a time period before she could get her license back.
Okay, no, the offer that the city gave in October was for her to make progress on her payments. That's why I have how much she owes on getting her license. That's why I asked. She's not making progress.
Right.
Okay. You're going to plead guilty to the violation of a restricted license, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
The Killebrew is not really meaningful. We don't put people in jail for violating restricted license. Did you understand that?
I do now.
Yeah, so what you're looking at is a fine, and you already owe a sum of fines. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Okay. You understand, ma'am, that you have the right in this matter to proceed to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that at the time of your jury trial, you have the right to require the prosecution, which is the city attorney's office, to prove each element of the charge being brought against you, which is the violation of a restricted license. They would have to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. Otherwise, you are presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand what that means?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to give up those rights?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No,
I'm gonna reset this for in person. February 25th at 10:30. February 25th. At what time? At 10:30. You need to appear in person. She doesn't appear to understand what's going on, so I need her to appear in person so I can make sure we don't have another issue going on. Any additional matters for today's record?
None, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
You're all set for today, Ms. Foreman. We'll see you in person in February, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. On the record of the matter of the city of Lansing versus Tysheen Milton 24-03107. Should be Tysheen Milton Jr., correct? Junior? This is file number 24-03107. Appearance, please.
Brendan Waddell, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Milton, and just requesting permission. Mr. Milton has a quite painful knee after a knee replacement. Is it okay if he sits down during hearing?
Today was the date that was scheduled. You can have a seat. Oh, okay, well, there's that. There is a set pretrial that was scheduled for today. I think there was some negotiations pending back in December.
Yes, Your Honor, having had discussions about Mr. Milton's ability to pay for an assessment, having no prior DUI history. Mixing my states up. The city's prepared to amend the current OWI 0.08 charge to an impaired driving.
That is our understanding, Mr. Milton, just to accept it this time.
Correct, sir. You're advice, right?
Apologize, Your Honor, I do not.
Got it. Sounds good. Okay, I have an advice of rights of the information sheet here today. Let me have you raise your right hand. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. Okay, you understand these rights, sir? You want to give each of these rights up? You understand that means you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty? You're gonna give up your right to have a trial, and that's a trial by jury, and the right to have the city bring witnesses to testify, that you could cross-examine in court, the right to call your own witnesses to testify on your behalf, the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you, and the right to testify at your trial if you like. You understand those rights that you'd be giving up? Anybody threatening you to get you to give those rights up? Has there been any promises extended to you if you plead guilty to the amended charge of impaired? Are you currently on probation or on parole? For which matter? Are you on probation or on parole? Okay. You have, well, you understand that by pleading guilty, this could result in a matter that you may need to report to a future employer. It also could have impact on where you could travel outside this country or where you can get immigration outside this country. You understand that? Yeah. Okay. As to the amended charge of impaired, how do you plead?
So if you're not guilty, guilty, or no contest. So if you're accepting the offer, you can plead guilty. If you want to plead felony,
Factual basis.
thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Milton, on or about August 18th of 2024, were you present at or near Conrad Street in Orchard Court? Is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
No.
And at that time, were you in the driver's seat of the vehicle? And were you there after having consumed some alcohol? And do you believe the consuming of that alcohol would have impaired your ability to drive a vehicle?
Impaired?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
Nothing, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. This matter set for sentencing. It'll be March 25th at 9, March 25th at 9 a.m. When you leave here, you're gonna have to go downstairs one. Did you hear what I just said? You know why? Thank you. And when you leave here, you need to go down 1 floor to the probation department so that you can check in, because they need to prepare a pre-sentence report, which means you still got to do a substance abuse assessment. Do you understand that? Substance abuse assessment was what you were supposed to be doing typically to get an offer from the city. I believe that they waive that requirement for this purpose, but we don't waive our requirement. You still got to get a substance abuse assessment for the court before I can sentence you. Do you understand that? They'll provide further information downstairs at probation as to where you can get an assessment done, or you can let them do the assessment. I think the fee is $90 for them to do it. You understand that? Okay, and you can get further information either from your attorney or from probation as to other places or alternatives where an assessment can be completed. That needs to be scheduled and completed immediately, because you're going to get a date that's scheduled for you to meet with probation. They'll do an interview, and I need the report before March 25th. So that means all of these things have to be done in time for a report about your assessment to be provided to probation so that they can create a report to me about how you should be sentenced. Do you have any questions about that? We'll get you downstairs to, oh, very good. We'll get you downstairs to probation so that you can check in with them and get the paperwork that you need to complete today. Any additional matters for today's record? We'll get you a notice to appear as well. You're all set for today. We have Janine Purnell here.
I'm ready on her case, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Janine Purnell. I have 24-03159 and 24L2858351. Appearances, please.
City of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Purnell, who is also present via Zoom.
Cornell has a careless driving explanation hearing, and then a driving while license is suspended pre-trial today.
Your Honor, Ms.
Proceeding.
Purnell is going through efforts to retrieve her license, and so I would be asking for approximately a 30 to 45-day adjournment as the court schedule allows to allow her to complete that process.
Is there an offer on this?
There was an offer with a valid license or even substantial progress on obtaining a license.
What's the offer?
To amend to an allowing individual to drive with a license, amending the DWLS.
And what about the careless?
We did not extend an offer to that. I'm sure we could work something out with the public defender's office if we got to the point where we're ready to dispose of the case.
Okay, sounds good. You're looking for 45 days, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
March 11th at 8:30.
March 11th at 8:30. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Cornell? You're muted.
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. William Crawford is present.
Your Honor, I would need a breakout room to speak with Mr. Crawford briefly before we went on the record.
Okay, who do we have back here?
This is Mr. Ruben Walker.
Add him to room 1.
Thank you.
Walker, City of Lansing versus Ruben Walker, 24L28911341 and 42. Appearance, please.
President Waddell on behalf of the city of Lindsay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Walker, who is approaching council table now. I have not yet received an offer on Mr. Walker. Mr. Waddell, we were just discussing that.
Who was that back here?
Gerard Muriel.
You represent him as well.
I am, Your Honor.
Can you speak to both of them?
I do, Your Honor.
Yeah, if he did something, yeah.
Right.
See that one very well.
No, yeah, I could go check it. Yeah.
You shouldn't. Go back, go to the type in.
This one.
Go to NAM. And then type in Henry. Yeah. Go to, yeah, because that's why, because it's still been, she hasn't been, so then there hasn't been disposition yet, so technically. There was a ticket. Default judgment, she said default judgment fees. Yeah. One to do a default judgment, or just turn it into it. So turn it into them, she should have default. Like that one she did. So this, that one, yeah.
Would it be the amount that's on the screen for the 220?
So what?
Would it be the 220? Or they'll figure that out?
Someone's trying to call me. I don't have time for that. I'm already on my thing.
Hey, how you doing?
City of Lansing versus Katazi Jenkins, 24-02706. Is Katazi Jenkins here?
I haven't seen him this morning. However, I've received a number of emails and voicemails from him over the last week, including the weekend, so I'm not sure what he isn't here this morning.
I'm not sure either. Someone's in the waiting room. Who's in- let's see. Just join from the Samsung device. You unmute, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Your name?
Varman Holton.
We should have been sure for Jenkins.
Mayor, would you, if it's possible, would you mind holding off until the afternoon to see if I can get him in? I'm emailing him right now.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Let's see. City of Lansing versus Chauncey Mendenhall, 24-00474 24L28963881. Council appearance.
Brandon Waddell on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Warren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Mendenhall.
Where's Mr. Mendenhall?
Carol, I'm also not sure on Mr. Mendenhall. I left him a voicemail last week. This was supposed to be a dismissal today for compliance with a deferred sentencing, if the city and the court are still willing to proceed on that. I'm not sure if Mr. Mendenhall perhaps misunderstood that he still has to come back to court even if he does comply with final orders.
Okay, what, there was a delayed sentence, we for him to pay the fines and restitution, is that what it was?
That is correct, Your Honor, and that has been paid. I did confirm on the online. I believe also the complaining witness has confirmed it as well.
Correct.
Are you moving to discuss?
Yes, Your Honor. Dismiss the failure to stop and the speeding.
On citation. Okay. Those are all set. Thank you, Your Honor. Lansing. Versus William Crawford, 24-03641 and 24L290271.
Brandon Waddell on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Crawford. Both of us are present via Zoom.
Crawford. Okay, today was the date that was.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
I just wanted to make sure you were there. We have a
Yes,
no
ma'am.
insurance and a driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, having received proof of a valid license and valid insurance at the first setting, the city is prepared to dismiss or move to dismiss EWLS as well as the no insurance ticket.
No objections for the defense from a dismissal.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Jenkins is in the waiting room. Someone admit him, please. On the record, in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Reuben Walker, 24L2891342 and 1341. Appearance, please.
Brandon Waddell on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good afternoon, or good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Warren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Walker, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Walker has no public insurance and additional police officer, I believe it says. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has made an offer to dispose of these cases with proof of valid insurance. My understanding is Mr. Walker needs additional time to get valid insurance for his vehicle.
That's correct, Your Honor. That is something he's working on. We'd ask the court for some time to allow him to do that. I believe 30 days, Your Honor, would be the request.
February 25th at 8:30.
February 25th at 8:30 is your next court date. Do you have any questions today? Any additional matters?
Oh, I do have a question. So
Yes.
if I bring back the insurance, like,
So you're gonna send it to me on the right now.
That answers your question, sir? We'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters?
None, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
You're all set. City of Lansing versus Veronica Almaguer, 24L289020051. Appearance, please.
Brandon Waddell on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Almaguer. She and I are both present via Zoom.
Stay with states up at pretrial. This is open in talks as a passenger. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor. City has offered to amend this to a breach of the peace and civil.
And Ms. Almaguer would like to avail herself of that offer.
Director Almaguer.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Do you want to accept responsibility to the breach of the peace civil infraction?
Yes.
Okay, your fine is $135. Are you paying that today?
No, ma'am.
What are you gonna pay?
I can stop by at the court office and pay something, but I was thinking every week I could pay something. If that's okay with you, Judge.
What does something mean? How much is that?
$40.
How much?
$40. I wish I had a calendar. I did pull it up.
Okay, I'll note that you'll make payment of $40. You said today?
Yes.
Okay, and that you'll have the balance paid in 30 days. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
None, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I can read.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Lakeisha Crusoe, 22-02904. Do you have an attorney?
I suppose my explanation is right there. Ms. Crusoe indicated during arraignment that she wished to apply for public defender. However, we were not provided any information to actually complete an application for her. Ms. Khalil from my office was able to obtain that information this morning, so we would need an adjournment to process any application for public defender today.
February 25th at 8:30.
February 25th at 8:30. Do you have any questions for the court today? I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
None, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
City of Lansing versus Sherrod Muriel, 24-01904. Appearance, please.
Brendan Waddell, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Muriel, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Muriel had a pre-trial scheduled for today. Ms. Hendricks shall propose. See. What offer on this?
We have made an offer, Your Honor, to amend his charge to a breach of the peace if Mr. Muriel is able to enter and complete a anger management.
And Your Honor, I believe that also included a moral recognition therapy, depending on what we can find available for Mr. Muriel. Otherwise, that is my understanding of it.
Moral recognition.
Moral recognition therapy or anger.
Okay, that's what I was gonna, was it and or?
Here, we'd be requesting 30 to 45 days just to make sure we can find and find one for him and complete it.
March 11th at 9:30. March 11th at 9:30. Do you have any questions today? Additional matters for the record?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Just to confirm, Your Honor, if possible, is Mr. Muriel allowed to appear over Zoom for that hearing?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
You're all set. We'll get your notice to appear. On the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Nigel Johnson, 24L28951771. Appearances, please.
Brendan Waddell, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Both of us are present via Zoom.
I have a limited access speed violation 1115 over and affiliated display ops. Mr. Johnson, can you unmute your device?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay. Not a mercy. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, we have made an offer to amend this charge to a failure to display with proof of a valid license. And my understanding is Mr. Johnson will need additional time to do so.
That is correct.
Isn't Mr. Johnson driving now?
No,
You're not in the driver's seat of a vehicle?
I'm not driving, no.
Whose vehicle are you in?
My brother's.
Oh, okay. Because it would be really unsmart to appear in court in a motor vehicle if you don't have a valid license, correct?
That is correct.
How much time does he need, Ms. Wick?
Approximately 45 days as the court schedule would allow.
Thank you.
March 11th at 9:30. The offer was, what again?
To amend to a failure, amend the failure to display to an allowing.
What about the speeding?
Proof of license, and we would dismiss the speeding with valid license.
Okay, matters rescheduled until March 11th at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
No, thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Ms. Colton present? Okay, it's via Zoom. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Vermont Holton 24-03486, 24L2911683 and 82. See represented by counsel. I don't have.
He is not,
I
Your
told him I
Honor.
couldn't. I'm sorry.
He is not, Your Honor. He was declined services from the public defender's office.
Okay, is that due to lack of indigency?
Yes.
Okay, I have a unregistered driving unlicensed and a no proof of insurance. Sir, that you are proceeding on. You did request public defense counsel, but you were denied. Did you want to hire an attorney or appeal the denial?
Yes, I want to appeal the denial because I told him I couldn't afford an attorney. And with the license thing, I was in the midst of getting my license because I had just moved down here, and I was in the midst of like trying to get my Florida situation situated. But I just got my restricts, and I'm finna take my.
Okay, wait, let me stop you because we're on the record, and so I don't want you to say too much. As it relates to appealing, are you appealing because you don't believe that they got your financial situation correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll note that, and then we can get you in a private meeting room so that they can get further information to see if maybe any of your information or your finances have changed from the time that you were arraigned in December, or maybe if you missed some important information, I don't know. It says you were employed.
Yes, ma'am.
I may briefly.
Yes, I am employed. I'm at work right now, and I'm clocked out. I want to know if I can like how long will it be because they made me clock out because I am on the clock. I was on the clock.
Okay, it sounds like you need to actually contact their office to do the appeal.
Okay. And where do I get that number from?
We can give it to you right now if you're prepared.
Okay, I have to get a pen. On the pen.
I'm sorry. Newbies and yeah.
Yes, I'm ready for the number, Judge.
517-679.
517 679
2979.
2979. Okay, thank you.
Let me get your new date.
February 25th at 10:30.
February 25th at 10:30 is your new date, okay?
February 25th, yes, ma'am. Would I get a copy of that in the mail?
Notice will go to the mail, to the address we have on file, and that's at an address on Bayview.
Yes, ma'am.
You're all set.
Thank you. Have a blessed one.
Same to you. Who is at the back of the book?
This is Mr. Toriano Roberts. He is ready to go.
Can I have you move because people are standing behind you? So I need you to sit over here or. She can sit over this on that side, just so no one's right behind her head. Unless you want to move there and she sits there, that's fine.
I can.
No worries.
Okay, let's see. This is the matter of the city of Lansing. Who is it again?
Toriano Roberts.
Oh, for it's this Toriano Roberts, 21L2619052. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Roberts, who is standing to my right.
And this is a road display operator's license. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. An offer has been extended that does involve Mr. Roberts either getting a valid license or making substantial progress towards one. We'd be requesting an adjournment today to allow him to do that.
I guess the 4 years didn't give you sufficient time to get a license, sir?
Where to go through the child support and stuff in Georgia, and this is a older.
From 2021?
Yeah, they were saying that they had gave my license back. And
That
child
they gave
support-
your license back?
Child support had took my license. They said they had given my license back, but I never got. Trying to call down. There's been a lot of
Trying to call down the Secretary of State's never gonna help you. You're gonna probably want to make an appointment.
It's in Georgia.
Oh, that, they call it Secretary of State in Georgia or RMV?
This is all stemming from something that happened in Georgia. I have to pay a fine in Georgia to even get my license here.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so-
had to go through a lot of paperwork to figure out what was actually going on.
Okay, so you gotta flesh out something in Georgia so that you can make contact with the Secretary of State here to get a valid license. But I heard you say you were calling the Secretary of State. Is what
I was saying in Georgia.
But it's not called Secretary of State in Georgia.
No, I mean, I was saying what was.
Oh,
related
okay,
to it.
that's it. So if it's in Georgia, it's
DMV.
DMV, yeah, that's what I thought, okay. Nonetheless, good luck to working out that situation in Georgia. I don't know how long that's gonna take or how you navigate that over the phone, but I can reset this 30 days.
February 25th at 10:30.
February 25th at 10:30. And you'll report to your attorney beforehand with an update. Now, if you're in communication with your attorney prior to that with an update and you need additional time, she can get that date for you to avoid you coming in here just to tell us that you need a new date. But that requires you to talk to your attorney before you come into court. You understand that? Do you have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further.
You're all set.
Did we never see?
Mrs. didn't come. She's not in custody anymore. Eaton County?
Yeah. So I need to request it. Yeah, I think I ran her name through Vineland last week and couldn't find her anywhere.
Out of custody, but due to the current status of days of respect, they're no longer available.
This was the last one, so from the 9th of December. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Katazi Jenkins, 4-02706. Appearance, please.
Brandon Waddell on behalf of the city. of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Jenkins. Both of us are present via Zoom.
Jenkins, you're supposed to be here at 10:30. What happened?
I ain't never getting no court paper in the mail.
You mean you ain't never get no court paper in the mail?
I went to the mailbox every day and looked for a court paper, and I mailed my public defender, I think it was, but I never got a response yet. But I got the email today, so I showed up.
No, sir, you appeared before me on December 16th. I told you what your next court date was.
Yeah, I remember that, but I thought I had asked too if a paper was gonna come reminding me.
It's supposed to come. Sometimes our mail comes, sometimes it doesn't. That doesn't absolve you from being in court when you're supposed to. If I verbally told you the date and time, and your attorney spoke to you recently. Okay, this was an OWI and a failure to stop accident, and we adjourned this because he needed a report for a substance abuse assessment.
That is correct, Your Honor. He has done that, but it has not been emailed to our office. He is going to get in contact with the facilitator that did that for him and get it emailed to us ASAP. I don't know why we did not receive that. I would be asking for approximately a week adjournment as the court schedule allows us to receive that.
Set it in person, please.
February 25th at 11.
February 25th at 11 in person at the court.
February 25th in person.
That's correct.
I got you. Yes, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
None, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
You're all set. File, so I assume that is a.
I think so. Your Honor.